Alright, so for those of you that are watching on YouTube, this is just going to be a straight out VOD straight taken from my Twitch channel, so if you want to skip straight ahead to the review, feel free, because it will be in a few minutes, because we have I wait for a little bit for my chat to get in, but yeah. If you don't mind just listening to me rave on about what I expect in the box and just talking to the chat for a little bit, feel free to stick around for that too. But yeah, you may want to skip ahead if you want to just skip straight to the review part. Alright, should be a fun stream though, either way. I was waiting for you to go live, as was I. And I should probably put the chat on the screen too, if it's not already. Yeah, there should be a chat box on screen now. Okay. Missed everything? Missed anything? I think I got everything. I didn't add everyone in Discord, that would be a good start, eh? There we go. Okay. Completely blind. Literally completely blind. I know of one card in there and I don't know what it does. I literally know of the Stardust cards in there, and I know there's like I know what art types are in there because I looked it up on DLM's Discord, so I know what to put in the title and all that kind of stuff. But that's literally it. And absolutely no clue. And as per normal, we start from shittest and go to best. So we got the shit cards first, boys. Don't you worry. Starting from Attack of the Cornered Rat. Jeez. What size was spectating this shit at? Oh god, it's pretty slow today. Yeah, whatever. Don't ask me what I think about the new box, I haven't looked at it yet. Silly question. Very silly question. I saved my reaction for the YouTube video, so I don't look at the box beforehand. I see like some of the box. That's literally it. Why is there a stupid tear at the top? Stop that. For fuck's sake. Whatever, that'll do. Zoneroad OP. We got Arc V location next few years. Meanwhile, yesterday when you spectated my last had a nightmare about it, where everyone was commenting in the video below how bad I was. What? They put Dinos on the tier list? I hope so. It's been a while. Been a very long time. This is your box, Brad says. Why would Brad say it's my box? What do you mean? What's in here that Brad would say it's my box? What? What are we talking about in here? What smacks Brad talking, huh? So far I've only seen a rat card in here. Is he calling me a rat? Is that what's going on? Right, how many people are in the chat? Because I want to start to have got a decent amount of people, because I always have to, you know, do it multiple times. I want to go over stuff multiple times. There's 48 of you already? God damn. Pretty decent number. That's a pretty decent number. We could start now. We are only going through the trash cards anyway. I could have sworn DDD was a pendulum deck. What? So okay, stop giving mixed messages about what DDD is. Alright, people were telling me DDD was a fucking XYZ deck. People were telling me it's a pendulum deck. People are telling me it's a synchro deck, and now there's people telling me it's a ritual deck. You know, I don't know. Also, read the title, Mister. It's me, superb. Before trying to use your channel points, buddy. It's in the title for a reason. Where's the cosplay? Will be a little bit away because for some reason the stupid wig decides, hey, we're not going to arrive in time. So when the wig arrives, it'll happen. We have to wait for that to arrive. Because this hair doesn't quite look like Misty Treadwell's. Not. It's a bit off. Alright, how many people we got now? And the view count go down? Oh shit! Alright, we better start. Alright, let's get going. So the reprints are up to here by those things. What are we getting in reprints? Oh, Demise is in here. Why is this blurry as hell? Still blurry as hell. Because I got it fucking zoomed in. You know, I just don't care. Okay, so reprints, got some Dino stuff. Demise of the Land's a pretty good reprint. Other than that, no one really cares. So, what have we got? First, Attack of the Cornered Rat. Wow. If a level 3 or lower normal monster you control battles during the damage step, you can pay your life points in multiples of 100. The attack of the opponent's monster is reduced by the amount of life points you paid until the end phase. I mean, okay. It's good for like, what, this is your bean card? It's Pog with just your beans? Your bean soldier? Is that all it's used for? When you're playing your dumb bean deck? Oh my god. Stick it with your Beaver Warriors, boys. We've got the Beaver Warrior card. Costs us a fuck ton of life points, but I mean, I guess. What the fuck? This is the bean card. Hell yeah. I feel like, are we going to use this card though? Probably not. But, you know, paleo support. There you go. Paleo support. Are we going to use this card? Probably not. It's your meme card, alright? This is used with your bean decks. If you want to put this in beans, go right ahead. But that's it. Alright, next. Dark Contact with Errors. Is that a Fiendish Chain? Is this so people can is this Konami telling us they didn't give us Fiendish Chain in this box? So they gave us like a picture of it to make us all like jealous if you don't own the card? Is that what this is, Konami? Are you like just showing off that I just don't own a Fiendish Chain yet? You're just showing me what I could own? Suck my dick. And you're making it a normal too, so I'm gonna get like 15 of these. Actually suck my ass. Alright. Once per turn, if you control a DD monster, you can negate all trap effects on the field, other than this card. So this is this turn, even if this card leaves the field. Once per turn, during a standard phase, take 1000 damage. Okay. We already have a card like this anyway, we have like Stun Trap, right? And it doesn't see play or something? Will this see play? Probably not. It's too slow. You don't want to use trap. Because the idea is like when you're playing into a trap card, right? The idea is that like this card would have to be set, right? Like how do I explain it? When you're going second into a bunch of trap cards, which is when a trap stun is useful, you're just gonna be setting this. It's not gonna be activatable. So you're just gonna summon your normal monsters. They're gonna get flipped face down, floodgated, canardied, all that kind of shit. And then you're gonna go to your opponent's turn. Then you can use it. It's like it doesn't actually like do anything, right? It's too slow. Like if you get this off and if you go first and you get this out, I mean sure, but then you don't really need a trap stun anyway because you're not playing into the trap cards. So it's kind of like I don't think you need this card. It does trigger steals. It is continuous. But yeah, I don't think you need this card because I don't think going second it helps at all. Like I think you just prefer to have like a Hatronade or a Cosmic Cyclone to remove back row in the first place, so you don't just lose to a Canardia outright. Then again, I don't know what DDD does. Maybe DDD takes fucking 30 years to pop off anyway, so you can go into your second turns or whatever. But yeah, I don't think we're going to be using it. Win and May got Agami, you get no idea. I'm not Konami, I have no idea. Alright, Contract Laundering. Destroy as many dark contract cards in your spell and trap card zone as possible. If you do, draw the same type of cards, the same number of cards you destroyed, then gain 1000 life points for each card you drew. Alright, so I don't know what these dark contact cards are yet, so I can't really talk about this yet, or if destroying them is useful, because I don't know what they are, so I don't think you can review this to have seen what the other cards are. So I don't know what this dark contract stuff is. outside of ritual spell? The Dark Contract ritual spell? Is that what this is? Is this used with fucking ritual spells? 'Cause that sounds really interesting. I don't think you want to use that at all. But yeah. No? Okay. Wait till it comes over it. Wait till we come across the Dark Contract cards then. Alright, DD Reroll. Dark Contract cards you control cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target up to 3 of your banished DDD cards, shuffle them into your deck. Oh, so they work together? DD and Dark Contract? Okay. I mean, again, I don't really know what these Dark Contract cards are, so I don't know if this stuff's useful or not. So we can't really review these cards, so I know what these Dark Contracts are. Generally having a... Are Dark Contracts always in the Spell and Trap card zone? Because if they are, having like Protection from Destruction is pretty irrelevant, so you get Cosmic Cyclone. And the card seems pretty bad, but I don't know what the Dark Contracts are, so I don't know if you need this to protect them or some shit. So you have to wait till I come across them. DD Recruits. If your opponent controls more monsters than you do, target any number of DDD monsters and or Dark Contract cards in your graveyard. Up to the difference, add those cards to your hand. So that's kind of more of a win more kind of thing. So like if you're already winning the game because you've already been able to do all your plays and all your cards are in your graveyard, you can add them back. Seems super slow and seems like more of a win more card. Then again, like I said, we have to go through the DD stuff before we can get like a full review of what they are. That continuous trap from before is a Dark Contract card. Oh, this one. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Misty Cosplay is coming, just have to wait for weeks to show up. Yeah, it seems more like a win more card, but yeah, I have to wait till we see what DD stuff is. Because like if you flood your board with DD stuff and it just automatically sends them to the graveyard to do other stuff and you just have a bunch in the graveyard, I mean this could be useful, but it just seems like a win more card. Once you've already set up your board, you shouldn't be needing to recycle from grave like this. Yeah, I don't know what's any play. Malefic Tune. If a face-up Malefic monster you control is destroyed by battle or by an opponent's card effect, draw 2 cards. Okay, not a bad effect. Pretty average, but yeah. If a face-up Malefic monster you control is destroyed while this card is in your graveyard, except during the damage step, you can banish this card from your graveyard, add one of your monsters from your deck to your hand. I mean, that's not that bad. If you get out 2 Malefic monsters in your first turn, let's draw 2 and a search. It's not a bad trap. It's not a disruption trap either, so non-disruption traps don't really see play historically. Like I don't think there's any real non-disruption traps in Duel Links that see play. They're just too slow. So I don't think it will see play, but it doesn't seem like it's not a bad card, but I don't think it will see play. Just because we don't normally use non-disruption traps. They're just too slow. But it's not a bad card. It's a draw 2 and a search. So, I mean, yeah. But generally, like, when you're using a card like this, a trap card search, you'd prefer to just not run it and run the card you want to search for instead. Or something like that. You know, it's kind of like, just kind of weird. Yeah. Mythic the equivalent of Earthbound Immortals? Who the fuck uses them on competitive play? Alright, what we got here? Signet Ritual. Okay. This card can be used to ritual summon any Cyverse type ritual monster. You must also tribute monsters from your hand or field whose levels equal or exceed the ritual monsters you ritual summon. So that's good, it's an exceed one. If you control no monsters, you can banish this card and one ritual monster from your graveyard to special summon 2 tokens. Okay. So Cyberse is a ritual type instead of a synchro type. Oh, no, sorry, instead of a link type. Interesting. mean, it's not a bad ritual spell simply because it has fucking Exceed. It's really annoying when it has to be exact. So it makes it a lot easier. And also, summoning 2 tokens, I mean, can be useful. Especially if they're level 4 tokens, a pretty high level. That's not a bad ritual spell. Hey, baby dragon buffs. Shut up, Floppy. The token's meant to be used to then link off into a link to O. Well, now you're just gonna have 2 random level 4 tokens sitting on the board. I mean, level 4 tokens aren't bad. You can do a lot with level 4s. You could Exceed summon XD. I know, it seems like a good ritual spell. I don't mind it. If this is the Cyberse ritual spell that we get to use, I think it'll get play. I know there's any other ones in here, but as far as normal ritual spells go, not bad. I'll take it. Fate has, like I said, the Fate has Exceed. It's also pretty pog, so I'll take it. All right. Oh, Rainbow Refraction. If a monster you control whose original name is Rainbow Dragon or Rainbow Dark Dragon activates its effect this turn, special summon any number of Crystal Peak monsters with different names from your deck. Wait, you won't have any in your deck. You won't have any left. Isn't it the whole point? Like, to summon the big dragon thing, you're meant to have them all on the board or in the grave? Wait, you have none left. Unless you want to have even more than the... Oh my god, that seems terrible. We've got 20 card decks, boys. How many fucking, Crystal Beast monsters do you want in my deck list? We have the fucking 8 required, maybe 1 extra searcher. You want to stick another 10 in there or some shit? Jeez. I mean, they shuffle. They do. Wait, do they shuffle into the deck? Where's Rainbow Dragon? Does it shuffle into the deck or what? Can we know sunset? Also summon from your hand by Crystal Beast with different names in the field graveyard. This card can activate its fate to turn a search summon. Click a fate and you send all face focusing monsters controlled to the graveyard. This gains 1000 attack for each monster. You can banish all Crystal Beast monsters. Shuffle. Okay, dude. Okay, dude. This card is dog shit. Next. You can have 4 of each with Jesse's skill. Why would you want that? Oh my god, no. No. Don't even... No. Nope. I ain't gonna even humour that one. Dude, watch this become a top meta card after I just shit on it. You know, it'll happen. It always does. So Rainbow Overdragon, does that make it any different? Does that shuffle? Okay. Does this one shuffle? Yeah, nice one, dude. That's why I feel it's nice to run by turning one. Yeah. Once per turn, you can banish 1 crystal monster from your graveyard. Attack attack. Turn to turn. You contribute this unit on a card. Shuffle all cards on the field into the deck. That doesn't help either. Alright, let's just move on. Forbidden Dark Contract with the Swamp King. Oh my god. Ugh. It's the fusion card thing. What the hell? What have they done to him? Why is there a foolish burial sticking out of his mouth? Once per turn, you can special summon 1 DD monster from your hand in defense position, but its effects are negated. Not a bad effect. Once per turn, you can fusion summon 1 Fiend-type fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as materials, including a monster special summoned by this card with the above effect. Once per turn during your standby phase, take 2000 damage. Oh, it's a continuous! A continuous fusion effect. But it does take 2000 damage, so it's probably like, it's like a little mirror wall. Except you can't choose to get rid of it. A mirror wall you can't choose to get rid of, so you just kill yourself. Right. Not a Dark Contract card? I mean, you don't want to protect this. I mean, you really don't want to protect this, you want to get rid of it. 2000 damage your Destiny draw? True, that's a pog. Suicide deck tech? Hell yeah. DDR kills you. Okay, okay. All right, so I don't mind this card. This card seems pretty good. I have to see for the it's literally like 2 fusion summons, so it's 2 polys. The fact it's continuous does mean it can be like negated, like you can MST it or some shit. MST negate forehead. So it's not like you can just activate a poly and just instantly do stuff and just MST it before you can do anything. Or, you know, in our game, Cosmic Cyclone. It's interesting because you can use it for other fusion decks. It's weird. You can use this for other decks that aren't DDD. It's like if there's any other weird Fiend type fusions you want to use a random poly in, you can kind of do it if you're... I don't know. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. This card seems like a good card. PogChamp. We've got easy skill activations, boys. And multiple fusion summons. I like it. 2 turns worth of polys, I'll take it. And we get a big fucking... I don't even know what to say. He's Deep Throat in a Gravestone. It's interesting. I suggest you move on, because this card art is 18+. Malefic Divide. Target 1 Malefic monster in your graveyard, special summoning, ignoring summoning conditions, but its effects are negated. Also banish it during the end phase, and it's a quick play. This seems like more of this is more of another win more kind of card. I guess it's not, because it is a quick play, so just use it during your turn. Is Malefic like a Synchro archetype? What is Malefic? I know it's like Malefic like Blue Eyes cards and stuff, so what is Malefic? What do we do with this stuff? It's like Malefic is just a big boy. Oh, so just a big boy. Earthbounds? You banish the normal card and special summon. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, that makes sense. So it's like you upgrade the Blue Eyes into the Malefic version. Or whatever. Yeah, okay. In that case, this card's probably useless. Unless you summon like a Malefic, you synchro with it, then you summon the Malefic with this thing. I think it's more of a win more card. I don't think you're using this. Unless there's some like weird combo you have, where you end up with the Malefic in the grave via like a synchro summon, a fusion summon, a ritual summon or something, and your Malefic is in the grave, then you can kind of combo it with this. But I think you can treat this similar to how you treat the Blue Eyes quick play spell. I think someone mentioned in the chat. It's very similar. You got your Blue Eyes boss monster or whatever. No one plays the quick play spell that often. Some people do, but it's not very often. Because you're just summoning your Blue Eyes back from the grave, whereas you prefer to have like the initial combo, or be more consistent in the initial combo than just trying to like get your Blue Eyes back afterwards for extra damage or whatever. So like, yeah, it's probably more of a win more ATK card, yeah. You can use it, like the Blue Eyes card does get play, that quick play spell. I don't know what it's called, I forget the name of it. I forgot what it's called. There it is, Silver Scry. Similar to this card, but you just summon a Blue Eyes from the grave. It's like, same kind of thing. You're just summoning your boss back for like, yeah. It's more of a win more card. I don't think it'll see play. Then again, there may be some cool combo with it. We have to wait till stuff comes out, but yeah. Because like I said, this card does occasionally see play. It has been in decks before, in like meta-y decks, so... If the initial combo is PogChamp, then you can use it anyway, because like if you got this already consistent as fuck combo, you might as well just use win more cards, because your combo's already consistent as fuck. Alright. Giant Scorpion of the Tundra? God damn, look at that face! That is some card art right there. Woof. Oh yeah, look at that face. Isn't he adorable? What a cutie. What an adorable guy. An extraordinary blue scorpion found in the tundra, not in the desert. Apparently this guy has got some weird thing about being in the desert. What's the point of telling us where he's not been? Is that like really stupid? He's not from the desert. You know where else he's not from? Literally everywhere else. Like, they could have gone on for a while just saying, not from here, not from here. Oh, he's not from Mars. Oh, really? Why would you tell us that? You know what? Get out of here. Get out of here, shit scorpion. Oh, here's the cut. What the? Dude, you need to get that checked out. That ain't healthy. A mouse that has returned as a zombie to seek revenge on cats. This guy's looking for revenge on putty cats, huh? Think Sonic Konami was having some fun with this one. He's taking revenge on the Pussy Boys. I have nothing to say. Yeah, I don't remember that one either. Cats would still win. Dude, have you not seen this guy's spine? This guy has a spine. Alright, I don't know about this rat, dude. Alright, Air Eater. Oh my god. A monster that feeds on oxygen, suffocating any who stand near. Feeds on oxygen? Isn't that just called breathing? I don't know about that one, bud. Suffocating any who stand near. Oh. I don't know what to say about that one. We'll give that one a solid, interesting. Dude just fucking breathes. Yes, I'm pretty sure that's all he does. All right, that's an interesting one. Oh, sorry, I don't see the Thank you for the bits, the PJ Salt bits, buddy. I appreciate it. I don't have the notification thing on this overlay, so yeah, I can only see it when I look at the feed. So thank you for the bits. I do appreciate it, bud. And the follows too, and all that stuff. He sucks air. Gives it the good suck. Alright. Yeah, breathing's overrated anyway. Alright. Oh! I had this card IRL. Dark Titan of Terror. A fiend said to dwell in the world of dreams. It attacks enemies in their sleep. Yep, alright. I mean, he's got some rockin' fucking 4-pack there. He hasn't even got a 6-pack. The guy's missing a pack. What's going on here? Fist me. Okay. Okay, dude. Okay, buddy. And thanks for the bits, buddy. Appreciate it. Well, yeah. Yep. Fist me, daddy. Yep. We'll just go with that. Alright. A Cyverse monster. Wait, what's this card? It's a fiend. Cyverse normal. Ancestral species found in electronic space. No one knows how much information it holds. A proton. Oh, no, a protron. And our first Cyverse monster. Level 1 normal. Could be relevant. Maybe you want to summon this with, not Union Attack. What's it called? The card that summons normal monsters from the deck. Whatever it's called. You know what I'm talking about. Somebody knows. Maybe we need it for this. I don't know. Unexpected die, that one. So yeah, we'll keep this in mind. Maybe we need it. Also, oh, Gigitron, level 2. A subspecies found in electronic space. There's little information on it. Level 2, 1,500, another Cyverse. So we've got level 2 and a level 1 normal. Right. Okay. Cute. Yeah, I'd say they're pretty adorable. Yeah, I'll give you that. Pretty cuties. Alright. Suppression Collider. That's a lot of levels. All data crushed by this network's Warrior's Hammer is irretrievably compressed. Okay. Nice to know. Another Gnaw monster, by the way. So you might use this with the Ritual spell. It's got a high enough level that you might be using it with the Ritual spell. I don't know what the Ritual we're summoning, but if it happens to be a level 8, you might be using this with it for some reason. We have to wait till we get through to that stuff. I have a feeling there might be a reason you'd want a level 8 normal. Also might not be, you never know. Thank you for the one viewer host, buddy. Alright. Oh my... Brad, you didn't tell me you were featuring in a Yu-Gi-Oh card? What's going on here, bud? When did Konami fly you out for that photo shoot? Zushin the Sleeping Giant. Cannot be normal summoned or set. Must be special summoned from hand by attributing a monster you control with no Zushin... Oh, with 10 Zushin counters. Okay. I can only special summon by other ways. What the hell? Me after quarantine. Once per turn, you can reveal this card in your hand, then target one level 1 normal monster you control. Keep this card revealed until the end of the turn. Place one Zushin counter on it. Unaffected by card effects. If this card battles a monster during damage calculation, attack and defense of this card become equal to the current attack of the monster it's battling, plus 1,000. Oh, so we have another fun boss monster to play, boys. Ooh, we got a fun boss monster to play. These are my favorite kinds of monsters, by the way. I love this shit. Give me really dumb monsters to play. We're just get this stupid boss that just literally just like really hard to summon. Once you get it out, you just win with that one card. I love these cards. They're actually cool. How hard is it to summon? Oh, we'll find out. But this card by itself, fucking OP as hell. If this card is ridiculously easy to summon, you got the best deck in the game. You've got a card that is unaffected by other card effects. How do the tokens work, by the way? You can fill this card in your hand, then target one level 1 normal monster you control. Keep this card revealed. Place a Zushin count on it. Okay. Yeah, this card is PogChamp. Do I have to resub every month on this site? You can sub once and then you can cancel it, like as soon as you do it. But like it will make you resub every month. The same as YouTube. Like it'll keep giving you like a thing to sub every month, but you have to like cancel it if you don't want it. But yeah, it is. You do have to keep resubbing. It's not like it's not an infinite $5 thing. So yeah, it's probably more. It's much more expensive to sub on here than on YouTube. Much more expensive. Alright. Monster Eye. You can pay 1,000 life points, add 1 pollinization from your graveyard to your hand. That is like the worst fucking search we had for a poly yet. Okay, you really don't need this. We have like 3 different ways of searching for poly. For the love of God, do not use Monster Eye to do it. Okay? I mean, it activates a skill though. I mean, maybe that's the reason. You know? Maybe you just want to activate your skill. Not sure about this one. You need to do a video, really? According to Brad, Monster Eye was a prize for Worlds. Oh. I guess they were very excited about that prize. Hey, you never know. Maybe this card has some use. Maybe you want to special summon a fiend from your deck, and then you can search for poly. Maybe it is useful. What? I don't know. I was reading the chat, Brad, right? Don't you want me? Maybe there's some reason you want to search for poly with this. I don't know. Seems pretty bad to me, but maybe there's a reason you can summon this from your deck, and then use your search for poly. I didn't say that. I was so confused. Oh, well, looks like the chat's lying for me again. Either that or Brad, either one. Spider. Very creative name. I get it, it's a spy. Okay. When this card destroys an opponent's defense position monster by battle, you can select and special summon 1 level 4 or lower instant monster from your graveyard. Okay, so that's useless. Nobody really cares. Destroying stuff by battle to search is generally just bad. It has to be a defense position monster in particular? Yikes. Yeah, that's just bad. It was? Oh, okay. So Brad was lying. Oh, I see. Link streamer. Oh, it's a streamer. Boys, it's a fellow streamer. It was a prize pack for 20 cents for Worlds attendees. Alright then, alright. Got a streamer, boys. Streamerception. When a Cyberse type monster is normal special summon to your field while this monster is on the field, you can special summon 1 data token. Okay. So this card already has to be out, and it doesn't have like a special summon effect or anything. So probably bad, right? Probably bad. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna need this unless there's for some reason we really love these little tokens. Otherwise, I don't think we're using this. If it had its own special summon effect, so you could summon this, then normal summon on top, and then pop off maybe, I don't know, but this seems pretty bad. Super, like, yeah. It's like, it's too hard to try and get just two monsters out in one turn for some reason, like this, without just having a special summon effect on the card. I don't know. Plus, unless you really need these tokens, it's kind of lame. You can't name this card bad because it is what? Is related to you? Is that what you're telling me? Hell nah. Oh, it's a cutie. It's a little fairy with robot legs. Okay. Prompt Thorn. You contribute 1 level 4 or lower cyber type monster, special summon any number of cyber normal monsters from your deck and or graveyard whose total levels equal the attributed monster's level on the field, but banish them during the end phase. Okay, okay. So I'm not sure what the use of this is yet. I think we have to wait to go through the other cards. I see it be useful for link summoning, because you can get it like a link 2 or something. You just summon 2 level 2 normal ones. But I'm not sure why we want 2 level 2s in like Duel Links right now. This should be a spell, I mean it could be. But this card has to already be on the board to do it. It's not like a quick play from hand or anything. It's like, it's pretty bad, I think. Seems too slow. I don't think it uses. Plus, I don't really know what the uses of trying to summon 2 level 2 normals. Level 4 Synchron, Junk Synchron? I guess. Single opponent to Hastor? I guess. It does summon, yeah, so it could get Hastor, that does work. That's like the only level 4 synchro we have though right now. But yeah, for link summoning makes sense. OXE summoning. Anti-Italian, we'll go with that. Once per turn, if this card battled a monster this battle phase, you quick effect. Immediately after this effect resolves, normal summon one cyber type monster. If this face-up card you control leaves the field because of an opponent's card effect, draw one card. Yeah, nah. I don't see the use of it. Another pretty box filler, I think, for this one. Battle phase effects like this, I don't think you're ever going to use. There's like no reason for it. He's pretty lame, this kind of card. I mean, it's kind of like a little floodish kind of thing, like... It's a little floodish effect, but yeah, I think we'll give that a fat nah. Alright. Garbage collector, dude. Right on time. Where were you? Damn, perfect. You can target one other cyber type monster you control that began the duel in the main deck. Return it to the hand, and if you do, special summon from your deck one cyber type monster with the same level but with a different name. Okay. So this can bring out the big Gnaw monster if you want it. It's like a weird search. I don't see that. His cards still seem pretty... His cards seem pretty average, honestly. Not sure about that one. I think I'm going to give this one a fat... I don't know. So it's a, like... I haven't seen like any special summoning effects, which is what's worrying for these normal monsters. Because like, there's no point having a card like this without like a special summon to go with it, I guess. I don't know. I guess you're trying to ritual summon, so... You could get rid of the ritual summoned monster to bring out the big 2,800 normal monster, I guess. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be using that currently. There's got to be better cards than this, I'd imagine. Has garbage in its name? True. It is here to pick up the garbage. Be thankful. Oh, damn! Can I get rid of these? Konami's missing out. They're not selling this as merch. What the hell? Literally a little USB fucking acorn. That's adorable. Come on. If this card is special summoned, you can special summon one data acorn. You can only use the effect of... Okay. So it summons a level 1, so you can Good for link summoning. I'm not really sure what we're going to use it in Duel Links for. Okay. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Oh yeah, Richard wasn't even begin the duel in the main deck, you're right. So like, this card can't even be targeting that. I don't even know what it's there for targeting then. No idea what it's used for. You're right, bud. USB as a dick. No, he's shooting out a USB stick. What do you mean? I want to eat it? Okay. Okay, dude. Yeah, I think this card's probably pretty bad too. Unless, of course, you just want to special summon this to get out another token. I'm not sure how useful these tokens are yet. I shouldn't talk too much shit about these cards till I see the better cards that are obviously used for stuff like this. This card is obviously better than these ones, I think. Because it just kind of gives you a token for some reason. I don't know what the tokens are used for, but yeah. Other than link summoning, which we don't get. So, we'll see. Why are they giving us Cyberse, by the way? We don't have link summoning. It's very weird. Alright, Flick Clown. 4 arms again. You can control at least 2 other Cyberse type monsters and have no cards in hand. Okay, you can pay 1,000 life points to draw 1. So you have to have no cards in hand and 2 other Cyberse type monsters to draw a card. Oh, it's not once per turn. I see. So you draw, play, draw, play, draw, play. You try to do that. Fuck Clown, yes, Jesus. Why is this like a popular card for somewhere? Why is everyone saying fuck Clown? Is that a thing? So it's like I miss him here. God damn it. Fucking fuck Clown, I see. Interesting meme. Yeah, I saw the name, Brad. Ah, I see. Yeah, a little year. Yeah, I see it. Fucking fuck Clown, huh? Good meme, solid meme. Solid meme. Thank you, Konami, for giving us that one. Cyberse Converter. If all monsters you control are Cyberse type monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. Okay, we've got a special summon, finally. Took its time. You only special summon Cyberse Converter once per turn this way. When this card is normal summoned, you can target one face of monster you control. It becomes a Cyberse type monster until the end phase. Alright, I mean, we don't think we really need this still yet. I'm still just waiting for the cards to, like, show why we want to special summon, why we need tokens. I think we just have to wait till we get through the more pod cards before reviewing Cyberse as a whole. Because this is like, I mean, it's a special summon, so it could be useful for something. What it's useful for, I don't know yet. We have to wait till I go through the stuff. So yeah, really hard to try to like rate some of these cards. Like, it's special summon, so it's obviously can be useful for something. If you're playing an old Cyberse deck, cool. Yeah, I have to wait till we go through the rest of the cards to see if it's useful. Plus, we don't really need a special summon in a ritual deck, because the ritual deck just uses your hand, but I don't know, we'll see. Capacitor Stalker. Jeez, this guy's... Okay. When this card is normal summoned, you can target one other Cyberse type monster you control. While this card is face up on the field, that monster can't enter attack. Useless. Very useless. If this card is in the monster zone, is destroyed by a card effect into the graveyard, each player takes 800 damage. Okay, so we're not using that card. Yeah, there's like no good effects on this. Unless it's like an easy way to summon level 5, you ain't using this thing. Defect Compiler. Once per turn, if you would take damage from an opponent's card effect, place a 1 defect counter on this card instead. Okay, so we've already got ways to deal with effect damage. We're using hand trap form, so... Once per turn, you can remove 1 defect counter from this card, then target one side monster you control against enter attack. Okay, so again, card we're not necessarily using unless we need a level 3, because we don't even have effect damage in Duel Links. What burn decks do we have? We have Lava Golem. That's like the only thing, so... Yeah. Yeah. Don't think we're using this card unless we want a level 3 for some reason. Same with this card where we might want a level 5 for some reason. Unless you want a level 3, the effect's useless. Combos with Stalker? Combos with this card? Okay. Wow, you're right. What a combo. A burn combo, let's go. Bamboo counter. Oh, PogChamp. Countering the bamboo decks. Pog. Alright. Client. Okay. Interesting card art. Not really sure what to think about that one. While this card is while this normal summon set card is face up on the field, all servitor monsters gain 5 attack and defense during your turn only. If this card on the field would be destroy a battle or card effect, you can destroy one summon monster in your hand or field instead. Yeah. Again, unless you want level, it's better level 3 than this one to be fair. So if we need level 3, this card is now replaced. We've got a better one, but yeah, nah, I don't think so. Yeah, nah. You think? Oh, God. Alright, Flame Veil Magician. A level 4 spellcaster tuner. While you control an Ally of Justice monster, this card gains... It's an Ally of Justice card? What? Okay. Okay. Interesting. Spellcaster tuner level 4 could be useful for something, but other than that, yeah, nah. Card itself is pretty bad. The effect's bad, but at least if we need a spellcaster tuner, level 4, you got one. You probably already have one on Duel Links though, so. Who drew this? Why? What is wrong with this card? It just looks so awkward. Oh my god, what is this card art? Why is there like a... Right, Dino Wrestler Rambraccio. When your Dino Wrestler monster inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can special summon this card from your hand in defense position. You can only use the effect Dino from your turn. Your opponent cannot target other Dino monsters control with card effects. So if we go off just cards we have in the game with similar effects like this, none of them are played. Literally none. And there are a few cards with this style of effect, and none of them are played. So I assume this one won't get played either, just based off that. It does come off as like a win more card, where you kill something your opponent has, then you summon another monster like this one, kill some more. But I don't think you're going to be using this. Plus, I feel like your opponent would have used the card effects on the monster that's swinging before this card even comes down, so it's kind of like using this after the effects already should have been used, so I think we'll give this one probably doo-doo, I think. Card art though, like best card art in game, but other than that, probably doo-doo. Leave me alone, I ain't good at photos. Oh, sorry, bud. Sorry, bud. Hey, you're thick, okay? There's some thick thighs, okay? Super thick thighs. Dino, oh my god, we're gonna have to look at an entire archetype of these card arts. Like sake. Dino Wrestler, I'm not gonna try and pronounce that. If you control a Dino Wrestler monster, you can always summon this card without tributing. During your turn, if your opponent special summons a monster while this card is in your graveyard, if you can target one level 4 or lower Dino monster in your graveyard to special summon it, then add this card to your hand. What? That's an odd effect. Okay. I mean, the effect doesn't seem too powerful. Very odd effect. Super specific too. So I don't think we're using this. This may be the trash archetype of the box, was just stuck in there for free to play cards. Just more box filler. Because so far that seems pretty bad. I don't think you're using that. Like, why would you want this card back in your hand? Why would you want this? I don't know. Belly dancers turned wrestlers. Yeah, not sure if these guys are really like wrestlers or sumo wrestlers. I don't know what we're looking at here. Leave unwillingly awakens a fetish. Yikes. Alright. DD Pandora. This guy's just wearing a giant chastity belt. Alright. Nice one, Konami. I'm glad you given this person a giant chastity belt. Nice. When this card is destroyed in battle and sent to the graveyard, or when this card in your possession is destroyed by an opponent's card effect and sent to the graveyard, and you control no cards, draw 2. Yeah, pretty bad. I don't think we're using this one. Sick. Oh my god. Stop. God damn it, chat. Yeah, no, this card seems pretty average. I don't think we're using this for any particular reason, are we? Yeah, I don't think we're using this card. It's like, it requires your opponent to kill it. And it doesn't really do anything other than that. It's just a really slow card. Okay, too many people making sexual innuendo. Get it off the screen. DD Baphomet. Once per turn, you can target one DD monster you control that has a level, except DD Birthmet, okay? And declare a level from 1 to 8. It becomes that level until the end of this turn. Also, you cannot Spirit Summon monsters that except DD. Okay, so useful for making specific levels, so Synchro Summoning, Ritual Summoning. So if you like, this card might be some combo card for some reason. It doesn't seem like a pretty strong effect on its own, like, because if we go back off history again, there's not really a lot of cards that have effects that change levels that are useful. You just don't really use them that much. So it's unlikely we care about this card changing level. Then again, there might be some reason you can special this with a tuner, change the level, and it pops off. I mean, some cool little combo you've got. I have to wait till we go through the rest to see if there's any like cool little combos. Do keep in mind, it can only special summon DD monsters, so unless there's a DD Synchro monster, you won't use this. Just, yeah, so unless it's like a DD Synchro or Ritual monster, you don't use this. I don't know what the DD archetype has in here, so yeah. Not sure what we're going to be using this for just yet. It seems like, at the moment, it seems pretty average, like pretty bad, unless there's some like Synchro coming up to use it with, I think. Alright, Cyverse Beacon. If you took damage by battle or an opponent's card effect this turn, add one level 4 or lower Cyberse type monster from your deck to your hand. So just search for any Cyberse card, but it requires you to take damage, which is kind of like super slow. You don't really use slow searches like this. You prefer to pop off on your first turn rather than trying to wait a turn to pop off, you know? It's not really helping consistency. If anything, it just makes your deck slower. So I don't think we're using this. DD is everything? Alright, so there might be some like way to use this. I don't see it. We have to wait to go through like Synchro, so maybe they're bosses or whatever to see if it's useful. Yeah, this card's too slow. I don't think you use this. You don't really use slow searches. Sinister Yoshiro. I know this guy. This is like a boss monster from we've got. Each turn, one level 5 or higher Fiend type monster you normal summon can be summoned without tributing. If exactly one normal summon set level 5 or higher Fiend type monster and no other cards be destroyed, you can send this card to the graveyard instead. So this can be used with... Does that Fiend kill himself? I forgot what his name is. What's his name, chat? There's a big, Emperor, is that his name? Like Fiend Emperor? There's a card that just self-destructs at the end of the turn. This card can probably protect that. Yeah, Emperor. Does Emperor kill himself at the end of the turn? He does, right? Yeah, destroyed during the end phase. This can protect it. But I don't think you'd really use it for that. It seems kind of average. Suppose it's kind of useful though. Just allows you to summon without tributing. Just normal summon stuff. It's not a bad effect. It's fine. It's a bit slow because it's a trap card, but I mean, it's not a bad effect, I guess. There might be some random like Arc Fiend deck you can use it with or something. I'm not sure if it's probably not a meta card, but it's like Arc Fiend support. Then again, like as far as Arc Fiends go, they're all special summonable anyway. Would have got trap cards to special summon, so I don't know. It's not a terrible card. It's probably playable for some random Arc Fiend thing. Yeah. It's probably not all that useful. There might be some random Fiend deck you use it with or something, I don't know. It is, like I said, it's a slow trap card, so it's pretty bad, but might be some random deck they can use it with. Alright, Dark Contract with the Witch, so another Dark Contract card. You can send one DD or Dark Contract card from your hand to the graveyard, then target one card on the field, destroy it. Okay. You can only use effective Dark Contract with the Witch once per turn. All Fiend type monsters you control gain 1000 attack during your opponent's turn. Once per turn during Summer phase, take 1000 damage. Okay, so this is removal. We've already noticed there were some other Dark Contract cards that use Graveyard too. This seems like an alright card. Seems pretty good. Just a removal. Thousand attack buff, skill activator, decent removal. It is target removal, and it is the target destruction removal, but it's playable. It's playable. It might be useful. Like, would you have to decide, would you use this over something like a Floodgate or a Canadia? Is it that good? Hard to say. 1,000 attack buff's kind of relevant. And obviously it can be used multiple times, which is pretty relevant. How do you use this card if you don't want to take 1,000 damage? I think there's like healing stuff in DDD, I think. Because we've already had like one that does 2,000 damage to you, and this one does 1,000 as well. There's got to be some healing. Otherwise, the archetype would be unplayable. There's got to be something. Also, there might be some ways to destroy it too. Like, we did have a spell that destroys all your contract things to draw cards, so maybe that card will be used. We'll see. Boss Monster Seal, yeah. Anyway, this seems like a decent card. It's not, like, it's a better version of, like, the Resonator spells, which are, like, bad, because it's, like, a normal summon to activate it. This card you just discard, which is so much better. And you can do it during your opponent's turn so much better. So it's definitely playable. Definitely playable. Alright, Malefic Claw Stream. Activate only if you control a face-up Malefic monster. Select a monster your opponent controls and destroy it. Probably not. I think we've got effects that do this, right? We've got like there's loads of effects in the game that just happen to work with specific things to destroy other specific things. It's like kind of weird. I think you just prefer to use more generic stuff over this, or like a treacherous trap hole. I think you just use a floodgate over this, right? I think you just stick a floodgate in over this, or you know, Phoenix Chain. Yeah, this is like you just wouldn't use this. It doesn't target. Is selecting not targeting? Is it not? Is it not? Yeah, no, it does target. Select usually indicates the card targets. It's targeting, right? Alright, move on, because I think this card just is like something you just won't use. I think you just run other trap cards over it, more generic stuff. Alright, Spool Code, quick play spell. When an opponent's monster declares a direct attack while you have 3 or more Cyber-type monsters in your graveyard, negate the attack, then you can spell summon up to 3 Spool tokens in defense. Okay. So you already have to have monsters in your grave, and then you can use this. Alright, so unless you really need these tokens for something, you're not going to use this. I have to wait till I see if there's a card that uses these tokens, because these tokens keep coming up, and I don't really see the purpose of them yet. So unless for some reason we need these tokens, you're just not going to use these cards. So I think we have to wait. Wait, not number one anymore in bits. Did someone bid? I think... No, I didn't see... I think someone else bid, did they? Oh no, Black Sunshine bidded earlier. Malefic Selector. What the hell? Banish 2 Malefic cards from your graveyard, add 2 Malefic cards from your deck to your hand, except Malefic Selector, with different names from each other and from the banished cards. You can only play once per turn. Banish 2 Malefic cards from your graveyard, add 2 from your deck to your hand. And they had to be from the banished cards. So you're banishing cards from your graveyard and searching for the same cards you just banished for. Okay. Not really sure about this one. Your cards already have to be in the graveyard. And I heard these Malefics are like... You're like bosses, right? What is it? No? Alright, Alright, what is it then? Oh, no, it has to be different names from the banished cards. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Although it does kind of read the other way as well, when you can read it the other way. It's really dumb. Okay, I guess that makes more sense. Right. Okay. Lady, you'll see. I mean, it seems like a pretty slow card. Also, like a more of a comeback card. You don't really like comeback cards. You kind of want cards that are just kind of useful. But maybe there's like some low-level Malefic things or something. I don't know. It seems like a pretty... Yeah. Yeah, there's a Surge you can brick with. That's true. It says specifically the Malefics in the grave already. It seems like it's just a comeback card or something. I don't know. Malefic World, a field spell. While this card is face up on the field, you can activate this effect instead of conducting a normal draw during your draw phase. Choose 3 Malefic cards from your deck and have your opponent pick one of them at random, add to your hand. Shuffle those back into your deck. They don't have to have different names? Okay, so this is a searcher. But it's during your normal draw, so it's not... So it's not super good because you have to wait a turn to use it. So it's a slow search. It's decent card because obviously you can keep doing it, but it's a very slow search. It doesn't just work as soon as you summon it. So it may not see play purely because it's too slow, but it is just a search, so... Yeah, it's probably too slow. Rescue Interlacer. During damage calculation, if your Cyber type monster is attacked, quick effect, you can discard this card, you take no bound damage this turn. Okay. Oh no, from that battle. You can only use the effect of Rescue Interlacer once per turn. Once per turn during the end phase, this card is in the graveyard because it's discarded. There to activate this effect, special summon this card. It's like a little hand trap kind of thing, similar to like... You just wouldn't use this over Kribo. You'd use a Kribo over this, right? But if you're taking battle damage, it assumes your monster died. So you like kind of lose them. I don't know. I don't think you'd use this. I think you just use a Kribo. Have Ted out. Bye everyone. Thank you for tuning in, bud. Appreciate it. You can active field spell for Malefic, so you might use that field spell. Oh, okay. Thanks. Yeah, I think you just use Kribo over this. Seems like an island. Oh, thank you again for the bits, buddy. Appreciate you giving bits on your way out. Appreciate the support. Alright, Launcher Commander. All other Cyberburst type monsters you control gain 300 attack. Once per turn, you can contribute one size monster, then target one face-up monster your opponent controls, destroy it. Oh, it's once per turn? Oh, I can't do infinite loops with it. Yeah, no, I don't think we're using this. We can use this to kill tokens. You can pop tokens to destroy stuff. But there's probably better things you can do in this game than this card. That seems pretty average. Well, there's only once per turn, so eh. It's like the Desperado card, except not the Desperado card because you don't have Desperado, so it's useless. I think you can tribute itself. Oh, true. You can summon it, pop it for something else. I think it's just similar to the Desperado card, except I don't think we're going to use this because Desperado, we want to destroy things to summon it. So like this thing, you're just destroying it for no reason. So, this seems like a bad spider. We can't say, hi, mister. Yeah, it's just like a worse spider, because there's no reason to use it. Alright, oh, wait, this wrestler isn't fat. What's going on? This one's actually been working out. Alright, Dino Wrestler Marshall Ampello. During damage calculation, if your other Dino Wrestler monster battles an opponent's monster with an equal or higher attack, you can send this card from your hand or field to the graveyard. For that battle, your monster cannot be destroyed and the battle damage you take is halved. Okay, not a terrible effect. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can banish this card from your graveyard, add one Dino Wrestler monster from your deck to your hand. Okay, that's not a bad effect, so it protects your monster, and if they swing again, you can search. Not a bad effect, I guess we understand why he's got a weak attack though, it's because he's not fat. This guy needs to put on some more pounds. But, you know, this kind of isn't a bad effect. Certainly the best effect we've seen from the Dino Wrestlers so far. So, okay, the Dino Wrestlers got a little bit better. Only tiny bit. This obviously isn't a card that makes them actually, like, playable. We have to wait till we see the rest of them. Because currently, pretty average. At least it's not a terrible effect, though. Alright, Dino Wrestler Marshall Anklo. Okay. Another one that isn't actually fat. And again, low attack rating. I guess that just must be correlating. The fatter you are, the more damage you do. During damage calculation, if another Dino Wrestler monster you control battles opponent's monster, quick effects, you can send this card into the graveyard. That monster you control can always destroy battle. Also, so it's like a... Okay, so the lower level ones all have this effect. Okay. During the end phase, if this card's in the graveyard because it's sent there from the field of turn, you can special summon this card but banish it when it leaves the field. Okay, that's an interesting effect. So all the little ones have this effect of you trying to purposely take damage. That is so odd, okay. You have to wait till we go through the rest of them to really realize why you want to be doing that. Or why you want to like special summon this guy. I think this guy's effect was probably better than this. Although you might want to special summon for something, I'm not sure. Or maybe you just want those cards to protect you, who knows. Deltro Dino is pretty good. Alright. DD Vice Typhon. Oh my god. It's like Medusa, but what happened to your arm? Why is it a snake? It's like, what's going on, Medusa? What happened? When this card is normal summon, you contribute 1 DD monster. Special summon 1 level 7 DD monster from your deck. Okay, it has to be normal summon though. It's pretty big health. Level. During your main phase, if this card is in the graveyard, because it was sent there this turn, you can fusion summon 1 level 8 or higher DD fusion monster from your extra deck. During your main phase, if this card is in the graveyard because it was sent at this turn, you can fusion summon 1 level 8 or higher DD fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing fusion materials listed on it from the graveyard, including this card. What an interesting card. Huh. That's an interesting card. If this card is in the graveyard because it was sent at this turn, so yeah, discarding it works. Or like sending it from his hand. Even sending it from deck if you've got a way to do it. But you have to have a lot of deities in the graveyard to do it. A one-off? Could be. Could be something you use like later on in the game once you've got a ton of stuff in the grave. I'd say like you use this as part of your fusion summon, right? Like if you use like, because I don't know how you fusion summon with this deck, I have no idea. But let's say this was part of your fusion summon. Oh no, if you use like the new fusion spell, that does it, right? You send this card from your hand and monsters from the board to the grave, you summon something. Then you use this guy again to fusion summon again, so you get 2 fusions, right? This literally could just be a second fusion if you used, like, with the first poly, right? Yeah, so you fuse it with hand using the new cards, then using them with the grave with this card. Like, it seems like you could actually use this and like get 2 fusions out. So this card actually could be really playable. I'm not sure like how good the other DDD cards are, but this card actually seems alright. So we'll see. I think this one could end up with just being 2 fusion summons, so it might be useful. Could be useful. It's like an extra fusion summon is just like really good. I don't know. Let's see how all the other fusion monsters are too. Alright. No, where'd you go? DD Ghost. Okay, it's a little cat. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 DD monster or dark contract card in your graveyard except DD Ghost. Send 1 card from your deck to the grave with this card name. With that card name. If this card is banished, you can target 1 of your banished DD monsters or dark contract cards, return it to the graveyard. Okay, so it just gives you another self-mill, so you can send an extra card to the grave if this card is sent to the grave. Interesting. It's like, yeah, it's like a little foolish burial thing. But you have to send it yourself. So you have to send this card to send another card. Okay. Is a tuner, by the way. Is a tuner. Yeah, normal to ultra. Started the shit cards, go to the best cards. Yeah, I'm not sure how to rate this one. I have to see what the actual, like, because it's just like a little foolish burial thing. You already have to have the DD card in the graveyard, though. Not sure about that one. DD Night Howl. Obviously, it's like the only tune we've come across so far. Oh, never mind, another one. DD Night Howl. When this card is normal summon, you can target one DD monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for this turn except Fiend type monsters. That monster's attack and defense becomes 0. If it is destroyed, you take 1000 damage. Okay, so this is a good card. You've got a level 3 tuner that can summon a DD from the grave. There you go, good card. Good card. You got a DD in the grave. There you go, there's your Synchro Summon. Not a bad card. We already got it. That's, yeah, very good card. Already got a decent card. And that also answers the question if we're actually Synchro Summoning with this deck. We can actually Synchro Summon, so... That is a Pog tuner. Very Pog. If you can send these guys to the graveyard somehow, you just get an easy Synchro Summon. Like, you can even fucking summon this fucking thing. There's a level 10 Synchro right there. PogChamp. Very useful. Alright, DD King, Dragon King Pendragon. If this card is in your hand, you contribute one Dragon type monster and one other Fiend monster from your hand and or your side of the field to summon this card. Okay, so this card can be used to send other DDs to the grave. Once per turn, you can discard one card and gain 500 attack. Then you can destroy one spell or trap card in the field. Okay, back row removal can special summon itself from your hand and can send DDs to the grave. So this card can send 2 DDs to the grave, use this Synchro Summon. I mean, that's okay, it's playable. Is this like card gonna be usable though? Are we actually gonna use this? It does kind of get rid of resources. I don't know, probably not. Fate isn't horrible though. It's actually, it's a card that you could use. There's probably better cards in here, I'd imagine. This does like just empty your hand. Plus you have to have specifically DD monsters in your hands. You can't really turn a back row or something. Yeah, this just depends on how useful having stuff in the grave is, to be fair. So you can use it to send this thing to the grave as well. Alright, sure. I don't know if we're gonna use this or not, but I mean its effect's okay. It's playable at least. Because like, it tributes from hand, so... It works with no tribute required trap, or I have no idea what you're asking. It works with no tribute required trap. Not sure what you're asking. Alright, next. Malefic Truth Dragon. Oh my god, that is a high level. God damn. Cannot be normal summoned instead. Must be summoned by its own effect and cannot be special summoned by other ways. If a Malefic monster you control, except Malefic Truth Dragon, to destroy a battle or card effect, you can pay your life points, or pay half your life points, special summon this card from your hand. Oh my god. Or graveyard. There can be one Malefic monster on the field. If there is no face-up field spell card on the field, destroy this card. If this card destroys the opponent's monster by battle, destroy or face-up. What's your friend? Okay. Okay. The field spell thing's a little worrying, because we don't like... Earthbounds don't do too well. They just kind of get Cosmic Cyclone, but... Okay. Okay. 5,000 attack is nothing to laugh about, boys. That's a big boy. Can summon from graveyard, can summon from hand. PogChamp. Obviously, though, we do have to worry about the field spell thing, because field spell... Earthbound's kind of died because you can't... It's got Cosmic Cyclone, you lose, so... At least, though, if this one gets Cosmic Cyclone, this one goes to the grave, you can just play another field spell, and you can play this one again when another card's destroyed, so, I mean, maybe. Maybe. Not a bad card. Not a terrible card. Just kind of like, if they kill your monster, here's a 5,000 thing you have to deal with afterwards, and your opponent may just swear quite a lot. Can be as annoying as Desperado, I guess. It also could just be a fat brick in your hand too. You have to think about that. Malefic Parallel Gear. When using this card as Synchro Material monster, the Synchro is... The other Synchro Material is one Malefic monster in your hand? Oh. Oh. Monsters in your hand for Synchro Material. That's not a bad effect. Okay. That's not a bad effect. Okay. Synchro summoning using cards in your hand. Or one card. Okay. I don't know what we're synchro summoning for yet, but we'll see. Not a bad effect. Not a bad effect. Obviously can't be used with this fucking one. But there's cards it can be used with. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, that's a very decent effect. Very decent effect. Obviously, just you don't have to do a special summon or anything. You just play this card, you can do a synchro summon, so... Obviously a decent card. Paladin of Storm Dragon. Okay. It's not Paladin of White Dragon, it's Storm Dragon. You can ritual summon this card with Signet Ritual. At the start of the damage step, this card attacks a monster, you can return the monster to the hand. So if this card attacks, so it has to be you have to be swinging. That can't be your opponent swinging at you. You can tribute this card to summon one level 5 or higher Cyberburst type monster from your hand or deck, but it cannot activate its effects this turn. Okay, so you can ritual summon this using a level 4. This comes out, it swings, you remove something. It's not a quick effect on the tribute though. It's not a quick effect on the tribute, which is a bit lame. Probably not usable then, I'd think. Unless there's some reason you're searching for a big Cyberburst from your deck. Like one of those, that level 5 we saw earlier, which is pretty shitty, or the big Gnaw monster. It can be usable for its search. I mean, it's okay, I guess. It's probably not playable though, I don't think. Unless there's some Cyberburst you haven't come across yet coming up that you want to summon from your deck, and this is your searcher for it, sure. Alright, DDD Dragonbane King. Beowulf. 1 DD monster plus 1 DD monster. That's not too hard. If a DD monster you control attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing damage to your opponent. Once per turn during your standby phase, you can destroy all spell and trap cards in all PogChamp. So it removes all the back row. To be fair though, most back row will just be activated in response, but not bad, super easy to summon. That means something like this card is actually not even that hard to use. Literally one other card, and you get to use this. Literally one other card with this fucking thing. Okay, I'm starting to see some cool combos you can do with this. Konami ran out of bold font. Ah, I see. This card's going into a back row deck. To be fair though, it's also not on summon, you get to have to use the effect, so people can activate in response, they can floodgate this before you activate the effect, so it's not like too OP of a card. There's like tons of little plays you can make so far. You got this fucking thing, you discard your fucking boy, and another DD thing, then use the fusion summon. There's some cool stuff you can do. I'm seeing it. Alright, DD Wave Oblivion King Caesar Ragnarok. Oh my god, that's a name. My god. I don't want to have to read these fucking names out in videos. 2 DDD monsters, also easy to summon. Once per turn, when an attack is declared involving this card, you can target one other DD or Dark Contract card you control, return it to the hand, and if you do, equip one face-up monster your opponent controls to this card, except the battling monster. This card gains attack equal to combined original attack. Okay. So if your opponent has a second monster, they get really annoyed. Huh. That's also a good effect. Damn, these DDs are pretty good. Okay. I'm feeling like it's not a bad card purely because it's really easy to summon, I'd imagine. 2 DDs don't sound hard. Not target? Is it not target as well? Oh, it's not target as well. Okay, okay. Gives it the good suck. And it just, like, its base is already 3,200. So if they have one monster, they already have to get over 3,200, so... Hell yeah. Yeah, it's also not. It's also just a once per turn, so you just do it again if they try to swing. I don't know how they'd have more attack at that point, but they might. Okay, good card, good card. Easy to summon, decent attack stat. Could be Pog. Alright. Any effect that would inflict damage to you makes you gain life points instead. Oh, I see. So here's how you can use the back row cards for DD. You just kind of gain the life points instead. And it's 2 DD monsters, so 2 little shit ones. Okay. Sure. Obviously not a too powerful effect, but this is probably your way of healing, I imagine. So you may need this card so you don't die. But a fat amount of life points a turn, 2,800 attack stats, sure. I didn't pay attention. Just when this card's declared, when an attack is declared involving this card. So this card swinging does it too. Okay. So that's how you stop yourself dying to the effects. Although it's not very well protected itself, to be fair. 2,800 with like no like protection effects on itself is a little bit weak. Alright, DD Gust Synchro. My god, this archetype actually does have fucking everything. Holy shit. This might be like a deck where you just have synchros. Do we have enough extra deck for all these cards? Do we have enough, Konami? If another DD monster is normal or special summoned to your field, while you control this face-up card, except during the damage step, you can target 1 level 4 lower DD monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Okay. I don't seem all that great. And just give you like more resources, I guess, but doesn't seem all that great. It's for extending some of the bigger fusions have negates. Okay, okay. It's good, it's good. As long as you do a special summon afterwards, it's okay. Because you can just summon this, summon the thing, summon another one, another summon. Like, as long as you're easily able to special summon, it's playable. There are 6 DD fusion synchros in this box, so either skip one or just run 1 copy of each. And you might be able to run other fiends too. I don't know. I don't really remember what other synchro fiends are in the game. Okay, so it's just like a new extender boy. Sure. Malefic Paradox Dragon. Malefic Parallel Gear and 1 non-tuner Malefic monster. Okay. When this card is synchro summoned, you can select 1 single monster in either player's graveyard and special summon it. Okay. There's only 1 face on this dragon on the field. If a Malefic world is not faced on the field, destroy this card. A 4,000 attack dragon that can still synchro monsters. What the fuck? What is this deck? I'm kind of excited to try and mess with Malefic. Even if they're like really bad, they actually seem like really fun to play. You just summon these dumbass massive boss monsters and hope your opponent doesn't just remove your field spell. It seems kind of fun, you know? Level fucking 10 to summon, my god. It's probably terrible, but my god, I just want to play it. It just sounds like fun. It's definitely a YouTube deck, I think, so far anyway. There might be some things coming up to make it better, but, you know, sure. Is it so easy to summon? Oh, is it? Okay. PogChamp. I'm not sure about the whole stealing a synchro monster, though. It's, like, very specific. Your opponent has to be playing a synchro deck. Or maybe you synchro summon first, you know. You can special summon it from hand with a tuner? Oh, there you go. That's true. You have to have a really big other one, right? Because what was the tune was level 2, right? So you have to have a level 8. So you have a level 8 Malefic in hand, and then you're good. Okay, okay. Could be playable, we'll see. Acid Trap Hole. Oh, it's Trap Trick support. Target one face down defense position monster on the field. Flip it face up, then destroy it if its defense is 2000 or less, or return it face down. Why? Why do we want this? Why is this in the SR pool? Why is this in the SR pool? Why are you tanking my fucking SR pool, Konami? Come on, man. Why you gotta do me like that? Why you gotta do me like that, Konami? Come on. This is gonna be the card everyone gets prismatics of and gets mad. God fucking damn it. Subterra counter. Okay. Crystal Concave, alright. Please be a useful Crystal Beast card, because the other one was terrible. Once per turn, a face-up Crystal Beast monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon one Crystal Beast monster from your deck. Sure. You can send this face-up card from the field to the graveyard, then target one Crystal Beast card you control and one card on the field, return them to the hand. Okay. So it's a removal for Crystal Beast, and it can... Okay. Is this good enough? I mean, Crystal Beasts don't exactly have much to make them good so far, so... Which returns a Crystal Beast to your hand, though. I don't know. Neg 1 Pog. Yeah, I know you can use the Crystal Beast and spawn trap card zone, which is also why it's kind of worrying because a continuous trap. I don't know. It can keep doing it, so that's kind of useful. And it's returning to hand, so it's pretty good when it targets extra deck monsters. Oh no, it's not more useful. You send this face-up card. This card and another card to return one card. Ugh. I mean, the removal effect's not... The first effect is also not that bad, because you can have a... there's plenty of, like, trap cards and quick play spells that you remove your Crystal Beasts with. I don't know about this one. I think my conclusion with this card is Crystal Beasts are still garbage. This card needs to be better. There's my conclusion. Not good enough to make Crystal Beast decent, so no one cares about it yet. Alright, another weird slime continuous spell, dude. Dark Contract with the Swamp King. Is that the exact same name? During your main phase, you can fusion summon Fiend-type fusion monster in your deck using monster in your hand or field as fusion material. Nice. You can only use the effect of Dark Contract with Swamp King once per turn. If summoning a DD fusion monster this way, you can also banish monsters from your graveyard as fusion material as well. Oh, we've got 2 fusion spells for them, and this one only does 1000 damage to you. Damn, boys. That's not bad. Okay, this is a 3 of in any of your decks, I'd imagine. Oh, that's good. Damn. Using your graveyard as well. Hand, field, and graveyard. Continuous, so you can then use it again next turn. Wait, is this not a once per turn? During your main phase? Oh no, it's only once per turn. Okay, okay. So it's only graveyard if it's for the DD fusion monsters. Does that mean DDD doesn't count? Can you use it for DDD or only for DD? I assume it works for all of them, I assume. Right? DD counts? Both count? Okay, okay, okay. Not bad, not bad. Alright, I'll take it, I'll take it. I mean, DD top tier, skills. It does activate all the skills, that is pretty pog. Unless, of course, you summon the healing one, which then you're not going to activate many skills, it's going to be healing, but Okay, that's pretty pog. Oh, another Rainbow Dragon card, or another Crystal Beast card. Add 1 crystal spell trap from your deck to your hand. We have like a couple that are useful. Is the draw spell a crystal? What's it called? Oh, it's not a crystal spell. Cringe. Ah. I mean, it's an overall search though, so I mean, not a bad card. I still don't think Crystal Beasts are playable with it, but it's not a bad card. Rare value isn't crystal, if only. This card would be pog. I mean, there's some things you can still search for. Like, there's that one card that I think is a level up reward that you can search for with this. That makes that card better. Crystal Bond, yeah, I think that's the card. But yeah, probably not all that useful to make the deck relevant because there's no decent enough cards to search for. Nor is like if you get out your boss monster that useful anyway. Alright, Dark Contract with the Gate. Right, another continuous. During your main phase, you can add 1 DD monster from your deck to your hand. Okay, generic searcher. It's a continuous. You can only use the effects once per turn during your time phase. Okay, so another 3 off. Or at least a 2 off. Like, you want to use this, right? Free searcher, you can add a DD monster, so you can add any of the DDs. Okay. Okay, dude. Okay. Okay, buddy. Yep, that's a pog. That's definitely a pog right there. Yep. These DDs are looking pretty fucking good right now. Pretty fucking good, eh? Oh, okay. So DD so far seems like by far the best archetype in this box. Banishment with a 1,000 cost. Banishment you can then use again. So it's like, I guess you use Banishment in Dark Gods multiple times too, but... Okay. Pog. Actual pog. Alright. What the... Why is there a Cyber Dragon and a... Okay. Malefic Territory. When this card is activated, you can activate 1 Mythic World from your deck. Okay. So that's for the field spells, right? Once this card is in the field zone... While this card is in the field zone, neither player can target a card in the field zone with card effects. Oh, well, that card. Okay, I'm dumb. Okay, ignore me. Okay, can't Cosmic Cyclone it, boys. We've got a Cosmic Cyclone Protector. Feels good, man. Already better than Earthbounds. Okay. The Mythic Monster effect, there can only be 1 face up on the field, becomes there can only be 1 face up Mythic Monster on the field with the same name. Oh, even more pog. During the battle phase, negate the effects of face up Mythic Monster on the field. Oh. During the battle phase, negate the effects of face up. Oh, okay. So it negates your face up things during the battle phase. Right. Huh. Black Rose Dragon still fucks it up. Yeah, that's not target, so... Oh, they can all attack because they had a non-attack. Okay. Okay, I like it. Playable, very playable. I assume a 3 of in any Malefic deck. Nice. Good card. Very, very good card. So, like, you compare this SR card, right? And then you look at this fucking one. This card, and then this card here. Like, why? Why is this SR? The card art isn't even pretty. It's cringe, man. It's cringe. Alright. A Guard Dragon, okay. Guard Dragon and Drake. Cannot be normal summoned or set. Special summoned by a card effect. Okay. If this card is special summoned from the hand or deck, you can double this card's original attack until the end of this turn. If this card is special summoned from the graveyard, or if this banished card is special summoned, you target one monster your opponent controls to destroy it. Okay. Man, got a lot of effects there. Like, a lot of effects going for it. So if you special summon this somehow, you just get to remove some card. And get like a 4,000 attack monster for the turn. 4K 4-star. I don't think we're gonna be using it because like I just don't think there's like any reason to use it. But like the effects aren't bad. Like I can't rate this card badly. It's not a bad card, but are we gonna be using it? Probably not. There's no like reason to use it yet. But yeah, it's not a bad card. It's just like there. There for the future, maybe. That's probably all I can rate it for. I don't think we're gonna be using it now. Dino Wrestler. Oh my god. It actually is the fatter they are, the more attack. Interesting. This attack position card cannot be destroyed in battle. Already starting off strong. If this card's attack changes defense position at the end of the damage step. During the standby phase, if this card is in the defense position, you can spell or summon one Dino Wrestler from your deck. Still not good enough to make Dino Wrestlers playable because the other Dino Wrestlers seem really weak, like the other bigger ones. Like the strongest thing you have is 2,200. I guess that's the strongest. It's a stall card, Pog. There's been attack position to not die, so. Someone pronounce his name, please. I ain't gonna try. This card's gonna be able to trash. Yeah, that's my thoughts on it. So far, we haven't. There's like no other cards to use with it, so it's kind of like. Yeah, maybe some other cards to use with it soon. So far, bad. Nothing to like use it with. The actual effect is good. It's just we don't have like things to use it with yet. Alright, Malefic Rainbow Dragon. This card cannot be normal summoned or set. This card cannot be special summoned except by removing and play one Rainbow Dragon from your hand or deck? You just remove it from the deck? Okay. Okay. There can be one face-up Rainbow... Wait, was this search for a crystal card? That's not crystal, okay. There can only be one face-up monster on the field. Other monsters you control cannot be used to an attack. If there is no face-up field spell, straight this card. Oh. So it is the 4,000 attack monster you can summon whenever. Huh. That's pretty weird. Okay. You can just kind of summon it. Just, you want a 4,000 attack monster? Yeah, right, there you go. Sure, why not? Huh. But you need Rainbow Dragon? Use it from the deck, who cares? Just one copy of it in your deck, just, yeah, there you go. You just summed up the deck? Alright, alright. That's like kinda cool. Does he work with the normal quick spell that summons the rainbow? Wait, the normal quick spell? What, the, where was it? This one? No. This one you're talking about? No. Oh, he's talking about this one, maybe? He's talking about this one or the other one? Okay, so I see why you want to use this now. You're literally just OTKing people with some big beat stick. Jesus. Oh my god, we got another one. That's the next card. Okay. Yeah, you can also banish from the hand, so it's not even that bad of a brick. Was there a searcher for these? I don't remember if we saw one. Was there a searcher for Malefics? Like, can you search for this card anyway? Malefic Blue Eyes White Dragon. Cannot be normal summon set. Must special summon from hand by banishing one Blue Eyes from your deck. Oh, this one has to be from deck, so it can't be hand or deck? That's kind of cringe. That's a little bit cringe. Because now you made the other card a break. Feels bad. Wait, are these cards just have like no effects? You're just summoning just a 3,000 attack monster? Like, why? Fucking why? There is a searcher? Oh, the field spell. Yeah. Okay. Okay, cool. What the fuck? You're just summoning just little generic things for some reason. You want a 3,000 attack monster? Yeah, right. This card's significantly worse than this one, though, because you have to have a Blue Eyes in hand. You could just run this in Blue Eyes, though. It's a good way to send a Blue Eyes to the grave. I guess you can use this with, like, the Blue Eyes Quick Play spell to summon another 3,000. My god. What is this fucking deck? I'm only banished Team Loots on the grave. The Ultra card does another one? Oh my god. Dude, I think the card the deck I want to play the most is this one. This one seems like the most, like, brain damaged archetype. Like, who needs a brain when you can just summon big monsters? Me summon big monster, me win. You know? That sounds pretty pog. Read territory again. This is the searcher. When this card's activated, you can activate one from your deck. Yeah, we already saw that. There's nothing really new about it. Then I had to look over it again. Oh, is this one using the Synchro, the level 8? Where was it? Ah, I see. So this is the level 8 you wanted. I see. And you can summon this thing. What the fuck is this deck? I'm really excited to play this deck. I just want to mess around with it. It just seems so fun. Just pointless fun. Just like, yeah, here's a big boss monster. Here's another one. Yeah, you want a 4,000 attack monster? There you go. Have it. Merry Christmas. Imagine a game where you've only got 4,000 life points and you can just turn one, summon a 4,000 attack monster. XD. Equipped with Power of the Guardians. Oh god, don't start that, please. Alright, DD Gust High King Alexander. 1 chain and 1 chain monsters. It's a lot of fucking level. But it's 1 or more. If 3 or more DD monsters are on the field, this card gains 3,000 attack. Is every card in this box has got a billion attack? What the fuck is this? If another DD monster is normal special summoned to your field while this monster is on the field, except during damage step, you can target 1 DD monster in your graveyard, except... Oh, in your graveyard, special summon it. Jeez. Everything just has so much attack. So much. Jeez. Attack stats got goddamn raised. What does DD stand for? Dicks. Yep, dicks. Yep. So much attack. My god. So it's like another extendery thing. This deck seems a bit weak to back row. We had one back row removal card and it was the fusion, right? We had this guy. Is this guy? No. This guy. It's not hard to get 3 out for this thing's effect though. So this card's like always going to be 6,000. I guess if I just use like a Floodgate or a Canadian or one of the other ones, it becomes face down, so there's only 2 of them again. Huh. Alright. DGs are basically Hero 2.0. It does give you that kind of feeling, doesn't it? Okay. Justy Break. Oh, the first ultra rare. Activate only when your opponent declares an attack against a face-up normal monster you control. Destroy all monsters on the field except face-up attack position normal monsters. Bean support, boys! We got some bean support! It's the bean support! Bean and Beaver Warrior, let's go! Mirror Force for beans. Oh my god, that's 2 bean supports now. We've got 2 new bean cards. Also, technically Blue Eyes support, if you want to use it in Blue Eyes. Generally, you don't kill Blue Eyes with Battle Phase because they got a lot of attack, so... And Dark Magician, true. Although I think Dark Magician will continue to use Treacherous over this, so... Yeah, I'm pretty sure you just use Treacherous over this in most decks. Pog Bean support, though. I don't think Blue Eyes will use it either. So I don't think, like... It's not often you attack into a Blue Eyes. Well, you do, but not really. Most of the time you just remove him with card effects. Because, like, 3,000 attack is pretty decent stat line. A lot of decks just like Black Rose Dragon or, you know... It's not a whole lot of care for back row. In facing Blue Eyes. Because a lot of times you just prefer Treacherous over this anyway. Because like this card is pretty slow. But yeah, Bean Soldier deck, Pog. Stick it in your Bean decks. Let's go. Alright. Okay, so I've seen this card so many times on Farfa's stream. When he's playing against any kind of fucking like Dino deck, I see this fucking shit all the time. So this card must be good. It must goddamn do something. During either player's main phase, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. Okay. During this main phase, dinosaur monsters you control are unaffected by your opponent's activated effects. So you can use this in response to things, right? So your opponent tries to floodgate your thing, you activate this in response. Oh. Right, okay. You manage any number of dinosaur monsters from your graveyard, including this card. Special summon one dinosaur monster from your deck with a level equal to the total number of banished... equal to the total number of banished monsters. So you have to like 4 dinos to summon a level 4? Let's try during the end phase. The second effect's pretty weak. I guess you can try and banish that like 1 dino that comes back again. Huh. Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, I guess. Huh. Well, I mean, not a bad card. Clearly not a bad card. Very, very good card. Do we have any decent dino decks, boys? Do we have any? The best dino deck we have right now, this card wouldn't be all that great for, because it's too, like, it just uses low attack monsters that get beaten over anyway. You just kind of, like, pop your dinos to pop stuff. So as it stands, the best dino deck we have wouldn't even use this. Which is weird. So we'd have to use like another one. It'd have to be like a boss monster one where you have like Ultimate Tyranno or something. And Dino Wrestler Smile. Yeah, nah. What dinos do we actually want to use with this? Like actually, what dinos do we want to use? Because I know there's like the Evo Seed thing that's pretty good. Let's sort by level. So you've got Jirak, which is unaffected by traps anyway, can't be targeted by traps. And he's really easy to summon, use the pill to summon him. You've got an Elemental Lord, so an Elemental Saber boss monster. Just kind of pops things. You got Superconductor Tyranno. Oh, we've got Ultimate Tyranno, which can attack all monsters your opponent controls once each. Is that like the best ones we got? We can use it with the ninjas. I mean, this card is really easy to summon. Using that little pill thing. I forgot what the pill is called. So like, you could start a new deck using this stuff. Like, you just like summon this thing like these cards are really easy to summon. What's it called? It's like a little pill or something. But it uses that card. It does use that one. There it is. Double Evo Pill. And you just need to send this card to the graveyard to search for it. There's a specific combo you do. I forgot what the combo is. Where you end up just searching for this super easily. If this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you have one Evo Pill. Yes, there's a method you do that just sends this to the graveyard for a search. I forgot what it is, but yeah. Not hard, not hard, not hard. Okay, so there might be some weird like Dino boss deck you can now make. This doesn't fit into the current Dino deck we use though, like the one that I kind of featured on my YouTube the other day, because you don't really summon any like monsters like that. Doesn't super fit anyway. It kind of does, because like if they activate like a Wall of D or just like some of the normal trap cards, you can just activate this, so it'll probably fit in there, but I don't know. It's nice, okay. Obviously, like, really good card. Alright. Dark Dust Spirit. Cannot be special summoned. During the end phase of the turn this card is normal summoned or flipped face up. Return it to the hand. Okay. When this card is normal summoned or flipped face up, destroy all what? Oh, so it's a high level though. So you have to have like a... have to have some way to normal summon this easily. And if you do, it just kind of like... nukes. What the fuck? I mean, sure. Okay. This used to be a fun back of 2005. Oh. I mean, you know, maybe for what? Maybe it's not ultra rare worthy, but I mean, hey, sure. I had fun using the other flip nuke effect, so I could probably have fun using this one too. It only takes one monster to summon it, you know? Just special summon one monster, summon this, kaboom. You know? Not bad. Am I going to be playing it over some of the other stuff in this box? Probably not. But, you know, not a terrible card. It's playable. As long as you have, like, any special summon or monster, you can just tribute summon this thing and just nuke everything. And it's returned to hand, you can do it again. Doesn't do any back row, though, as well. It's worth noting. Alright, well, cool. Stick it in Thunder Dragon? It could go in Thunder Dragon, so they don't generally need their normal summon. It works super well in decks that don't need their normal summon. So yeah, could do that. And, yeah, okay. Degrade Buster. It's Cyburst. Wait, isn't this like... I think I saw this in the anime. Cannot be normal summoned or said. Must first special summon from your hand by banishing 2 Cyburst monsters from your graveyard. You can target one monster your opponent controls with higher attack than this card, banish it until the end phase. That's it? I mean, I guess you just kind of can summon itself with 2 Cybursts in the grave. I really hope there's another Cyburst card coming up. Kind of hope, because so far these cards seem pretty average. I haven't seen a decent Cyburst card yet, or like one that's decent enough to make the deck playable, I don't think. This card's not bad, but like I'm looking for some more, I'm looking for like the big boss monsters for it, because so far I've only seen like one ritual one, which is really odd, which is like a super low level one. So yeah. DD Swirl Slime. If this card is in your hand, you can fusion summon 1 DD fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand as fusion material, including this card. You can banish this card from your graveyard, special summon 1 DD monster from your hand. Huh. Who needs Poly Forehead? Okay. Who needs Poly Forehead? Just use this card instead. Yes. Yep. Or you can just use this, fusion summon, then use the other card that uses the ones in the graveyard. Fusion summon. I see, we seem to have some pretty fucking decent cards here, boys. DD seems to be pretty good. Scarily good. The back row removal stuff's kind of weak, but who cares about like 1 Canadia when you can just summon 3 fusion monsters in 1 turn? Then summon a monster that just gains 1 billion attack for each monster you summoned. Oh my god. Okay. Right. Yep. That's pretty pog. That's very pog. Oh, so here's the fucking gear. If a face-up field spell is on the field, you contribute this card, special summon 1 Malefic Parallel gear from your deck. Then add 1 Malefic monster from your deck to your hand. Oh my god! What? You can summon the gear and a monster? That's your synchro summon. If a Malefic monster would banish a monster's special summon itself by its own way, you can banish this card you control or in your graveyard instead. You can banish this card you control or in your graveyard. Oh. So you don't actually have to have a Rainbow Dragon in your deck if you had this. Although it's probably better to have a Rainbow Dragon. Huh. You only have to run like one Rainbow Dragon, so you can use this thing as a substitute for the other ones. Okay. I think I'd still run at least one Rainbow Dragon, purely because that one can be sent straight from the deck, whereas this one can't be, has to be in the graveyard first or on the board. So you have at least one Rainbow Dragon, then you just use this thing instead. Wow, I like that. You might want to read the title, Mr. Niceball. Okay, so Nice Searcher can get you straight into your Synchro Summon if you want it. So if there happens to be running a Synchro deck like Shiranui or something, you just nick their big fucking thing, that's kind of sick. Okay. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Very not bad. Alright. Do DDDs need more cards? Do we not have enough? DD Flame King Genghis? Genghis Khan? Hello? If another DD monster is special summoned to your field while you control this face-up card, except during damage step, you can target one DD monster in your graveyard to special summon it. You can use the fate to DD Flames once per turn. If this card is destroyed in battle, or if this card in its own possession is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, you can target one Dark Contract card in your graveyard, add it to your hand. Wait, what? Is that it? So this is an extender. If a monster is sort of summoned to your field while you control this face-up card, you can target one DD monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Why is this one the ultra rare of the other ones? I'm confused. What makes this one the ultra rare? Am I missing something in particular with it? Because didn't we already have one that happened to have this like little effect of extending anyway? I guess it was a Synchro, the other one. Yeah, I guess the other one was a Synchro. This starts your playing. I guess. So you summon this one, then do your fusion summon another one, and it sort of summons another monster back. But I don't know why this one's the ultra rare of the other ones though. I feel like this one could just be an SR. Sure, it starts your play and stuff, but come on. It's not even PogChamp. I mean, I should be thankful, because as long as they're making like the fusion monsters the ultra rare when you're only using one copy of each fusion or something, you know, I'm happy. That means I only need to collect one of the fucking cards, rather than having to get 15 from the box, since I already have to go through it 3 times to get 3 slime. Alright, Ancient Pixie Dragon. Okay. I think I've seen this before somewhere. Hey, I saw this in Brad's video, I think. After resolving a field spell card that was activated during your turn, draw 1 card. Cool. Once per turn, you can target one face-off target monster on the field, destroy that target. That it? Just draw 1, pop 1. Level 7. So, well, pretty weak for an ultra. Good synchro for Roam Mages. Do they summon level 7s? At least they can. Alright, sure. Bit of a weak ultra rare though, I'd say. It's probably the ultra rare I care the least about. I'm trying to think like how useful this is. Like, it's useful in just like decks that use a field spell, but even then, like, there's other stuff you'd just prefer to summon. It's just very generic. Like, I don't even feel like you want to summon this in Roam Mage. You already have like removal and stuff. Like, do you care about this? Not really. I don't know about this one. Sick booty though. Oh, okay, dude. Okay, Malefic Stardust Dragon. Does it have any effects other than the one we've seen? I was like just doing nothing. So it summons the same way as the other ones, just like banishing a Stardust from your deck. Oh no, from your extra deck. Doesn't even break your deck. Deck only one face-up monster. Face-up field spell cards cannot be destroyed by... Oh, face-up field spells cannot be destroyed by effects! Black Rose doesn't kill it either! Oh, that's pog. Other monsters you control can say. Oh. Oh, that's fucking good. You have protection from Cosmic and from Black Rose. We've got protection from Cosmic through fucking wherever he was, some dude. And we've got protection from Black Rose. Damn, dude. Now we've already got protection from Cosmic. He's over here somewhere. Where is he? This one? There you go. Protection from Cosmic. There you go. Can't target it, and it can't be destroyed. That is some pog champ. We've got our non-targeting effects and our non-destruction. Oh, our destruction effects and our targeting effects are removed. As long as you have both out on the board, to be fair. You have to have literally both of these to do it, but that's not even that hard to do when you've got like fucking searches for the stuff too. Alright, I know what deck I'm going to be trying first. I'm going to be playing this Malefic stuff, because this actually looks like the most fun shit. You're just summoning big monsters that have like no effects. You're just like, here's a 4,000 attack monster, deal with it. Here's another one, deal with it. Your starting hand, you think my starting hand can brick? As long as I've got some monsters that can just special summon and so just flood the board. Oh my god. Oh, disgusting. Actually disgusting. I want to play it. I just want to play it so bad. So what's the field spell that we're using? Malefic World. Was that the normal spell? This one? Oh, so you have to use this card. And this card gives you your search for Malefics. Oh. Yes, dude. Yes. Now you can flood the board, because you just have this thing out, and it lets you flood the board. You just have this thing out forehead, then you can flood the board. It's exciting. Although you can't guarantee having this card, to be fair. Then again, this card can search for it. Has to wait a turn to search for it, but it can search for it. Yeah, deck is literally just Unga Bunga. That's all it is. It's just hella Unga Bunga. Hell yeah. That is so cool. You can also summon... Wait. You can also summon other things that aren't... Other synchro monsters other than the thing, right? Other level... There's no other level 10s you want, but you can. Where was the synchro? Where was he? Fuck, where was the giant synchro monster? I'm blind as hell. There it is. You just turn the blue eyes into one of these. If your opponent has a synchro monster in your graveyard, that's mine now. Will you make a Majestic Stardust Dragon deck? That's when the skill comes out, maybe. I've already been trying to make one, but it's kind of AIDS. The card is very AIDS to summon, actually. Like I can summon it really easily. It's just then trying to keep it on the board or keeping it where it's useful is just too hard. Either way, that's for another day. Alright boys, so summary of the box. DDD seems by far the best archetype in the box. It seems absolutely insane. Kind of excited for it. Not sure if it's going to be meta breaking. I think it should be good enough to be at least a tiered deck. Maybe not like a tier 0 deck, but it definitely should make a tier list, I would think. It's got a lot of stuff in here. The fact you just fusion summon like 3 fusion monsters on your first turn just is absolutely insane. It's a little bit weak to back row, but then again, you have to have like AoE back row to affect it, because if you just like disrupt their first monster, they don't give a shit. They just summon another 2. They just don't care. So like it seems to me that, like, yeah, even they're like weaker cards. Like let's just say the things that you may not see a whole lot. I'm not sure if you'd use this, but like cards like this are already really good. Then they're like just not even the ultra rares or anything. So like the deck should be tiered. The next best deck in here is probably Malefic. It's the only other deck in here. There's like Wrestler and stuff. But we don't care about that. So there's like Malefic, which seems like the best Unga Bunga deck around. It's probably not going to be good enough to be tiered or anything because it is kind of weak to Cyclone. It is protected via this. This thing can protect you from Cyclone, but at the same time, it's hard to get like this card out specifically. So you have to, yeah, I don't know. We'll just see about that one. It does mean that the field spell is super easy to find though, because you got to search for it and the field spell, so that's pretty good. What else? Cyverse. I don't see how Cyverse is going to be a deck, like at all. I don't see like any Cyverse. Like there's like no real boss, right? There's like nothing in here that was boss related, so I don't really see how they're going to be a deck. It's really weird they added them because like they're a Link deck. We got like one 2,800 attack Gnaw monster, and we got a card that can technically summon it. A bit weird. I don't know. And then we'll give the Cyberse probably like very unlikely to be decent. Then again, I could be wrong, so. Other than that, we got the Sick Bean support via our new Rat card. The new the Rat card, and of course, the new Ultra Rare card. So yeah, not bad. So this isn't even a deck, it's a monster type. But like, what are we doing with the stuff? What is the aim of the Cyberse? I don't even know. Maybe I'm just dumb. Alright. Well, I think that's it, boys. Thank you all for tuning in. We've got all our stuff done today that we wanted to do. There'll be a full VOD of this on YouTube if you guys want to check out afterwards. If you missed something, want to see my reviews and other stuff from the box. Yeah, thank you all for tuning in. I'm going to host Nithros now, I think. So yeah. If you're not following the stream, make sure to follow the stream. Yeah, so if you're not following, hit that follow button up above. Would much appreciate it, because I stream quite often and it's nice to have people watching, you know. If you got any Twitch Primes in chat, you know, I also much appreciate the Twitch Primes, if anyone's got any of those. I do very much appreciate subs and bits and donations, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Either way, I'm out, boys. Thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you're hitting that follow button, all that kind of stuff. I'll be back later sometime, and then obviously this VOD will be out tomorrow, so.
Card games on motorcycles!
Alright, boys. Take it easy. Yeah, Oni-chan sub with Twitch Prime. Oni-chan. Twitch Prime. The fact that it's going to be on YouTube now is actually concerning. Alright, boys. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you later.